Let's talk
Welcome back to my
astrology with
channel. My name
Amy.
is Emilius and this is Let's Talk Astrology with Amy. So in continuation of the previous video regarding Jupiter transit in Gemini, for Aries rising. In continuation, I'll be talking about the effect of Jupiter transit in Gemini for Taurus rising. So let's go without wasting much of our time. So let's go into the details itself. So this is Taurus as the ascendant. This is Taurus. Yeah. So this is Taurus. Tax the ascendant. Taurus here as the ascendant. So what exactly is the effect of Jupiter transit in Gemini for Taurus rising? So here's the thing. Jupiter comes to the second house of Taurus rising. The second house is about finances, family, possessions, assets. Exactly. So what's Jupiter coming to do here? Jupiter transit here, it's in Gemini. It's going to increase those people's earnings, finances. It's going to give them different sources of making money. That's exactly the thing. So especially Jupiter is 11th house ruler in second house. So this is going to give those people different means of earnings, different means of making income. So that's exactly what this transit is going to provide. So it's a good placement. It's a good transit placement for wealth and income, for finances and income. So it's a good transit placement for that. And also it's also going to help benefit those people based on family life. Not just family life alone, but it's going to also benefit those people in terms of extended family life. Extended. Our in-laws. Yeah, that's exactly basically the thing. So it's going to benefit those people. It's like a kind of a life in which their life will be more positive. They're going to see a lot of positivity. Yeah, a lot of positivity, going on in their family life at this time, be their family life itself, extended family life, and around their in-laws. So this is going to easily benefit them based on that. So, and another thing about them is they are going to usually benefit from resources, from resources maybe based on inheritance. Yes, based on inheritance. Maybe if there's some kind of inheritance, that there is to be shared in the family or something like that. Yeah, they're going to usually benefit from it, from their family inheritance. So Jupiter it's more of bring a lot of positive vibes into this second house of those people. So finances is also going to be good for those people, and just apart from that also it's going to give those people different means of making money. Instead of making money from one source, they are going to opportunities is going to come from this for those people to make money from different angles, from different means, different source. So this will usually influence, this transit will usually create a positive influence on those people's resources, finances, family life at this time. So that really explains the part about it. So yeah, and also from that we look into the aspects of Jupiter. Yeah, we look into the aspects of Jupiter. So from second house here, Jupiter aspect the sixth house of those people. And one more thing before I talk about the aspect. One more thing is this. Jupiter being the 8th house ruler in second house, these people need to be careful of what they eat. Yeah, they need to be careful about it in order to avoid situations of obesity. Yeah, situations of obesity. This can really affect these people to a great extent. They need to be careful of what they eat, because Jupiter here, second house, is about food. What we eat. That's exactly what second house is about. And this 8th house here, it can create some kind of transformations, change in a person's or well-being, or in a person's body, and all these things. So, and having Jupiter as 8th lord here in second house, it can really influence these people. What they eat can really have is going to affect them to a great extent. what they hit is going to affect them to a great extent. So they need to be careful what they hit, and because Jupiter is also about, it's the planet of obesity. So they need to be careful of what they hit, to avoid situations of that, of gaining weight, excess weight. Yeah. So let's go into the aspects itself. Now, from second house, Jupiter case or fifth aspects on the sixth house. Fifth aspects on the sixth house is going to help those people deal with competitions in their everyday life. Competitions can be intense, but Jupiter is going to help them maintain the competition thing. The everyday life struggles that comes around, that happens around. Jupiter is going to help them, maintain stability, give them stability. Bring some kind of positivity into the sixth house, into the fifth house, based on the fifth aspects of Jupiter in their sixth house. So working life will also be okay. Working life will also be good based on the sixth house. So Jupiter transit fifth aspects on the sixth house is going to help improve their working life. So life for them will be at ease based on working life and day-to-day life. So from there, Jupiter case seventh aspects on their eighth house. Jupiter eighth aspects on seventh aspects on the eighth house is going to help them. It's going to help them, based on the data, because the eighth house is about traumas, it's about transformations, it's about unforeseen circumstances, it's about mysteries, even stuffs and all that. So some unforeseen circumstances that may happen to these people, Jupiter is going to help them, going to provide a saving grace for them. It's going to calm down the negative effects of the eighth house. Because we talk about the eighth house being about death, being about scandal, being about chronic, being about toxic things like that. So, but Jupiter aspects, seventh aspects on the eighth house is going to help those people, deal with the negative effects of the eighth house. So, whatever transformation is going to happen in these people's life is going to be a positive one. A lot of positive transformation is going to take place in these people's life. So they need not to worry about that. So from there, we have Jupiter ninth aspect on their 10th house. Jupiter ninth aspect on their 10th house is going to help their career, because as you can see here, Jupiter gets the fifth aspect on their 6th house, and Jupiter gets the ninth aspect on their 10th house. 6th and 10th have something in common, and what they have in common is work, career, work. That's what they have in common. So this means that two people working life is going to be good and smooth at this time. It's going to be all positive. It's going to be on a positive ride at this time. So Taurus risings, no worries regarding work, no issues regarding work, career. Everything is going to look good on their areas at this time. So they have no reason. So it can even pave way. This transit can pave way for promotions, support from their superiors, good relationship with their colleagues at work, because that's exactly what the 6th house is about, colleagues at work and all that. So it's all good based on working life, career life. It's all good for those people. So that's it for the Jupiter transit affecting Gemini for Taurus rising. So we move on to the next one, which is Gemini rising. So stay tuned for that. Please kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel and follow me on TikTok for more videos. So going on to the next one, Gemini rising. Stay tuned. Thank you.